Hey, finance students, we are working on practice problem 5.3, where we're going to calculate two more parts of the time value of money problems. We're going to calculate rate and number of periods that we have here. So we have three problems. I'm actually going to let you do the first one on your own. We're going to look at second and third one that we have here. So here's the first question. You have $15,000 in savings now, but you want $50,000 to put down on a house in 7 years. What rate of return do you need to achieve this? Okay, so we are looking for rate of return. The question says what return, which means interest. What interest rate do you need to have $50,000 in an account in 7 years? So we have to enter what we know. We know we're going to start out with $15,000. So we're going to assume that the $15,000 is going to come out of our pocket and go into the bank that we have. And it's going to be sitting in there for 7 years. And the goal is to be able to go to the bank and withdraw $50,000 and put it in our pocket after that time. So to do this, we are going to look for the rate function. R-A-T-E, rate function is what we're looking for. So we'll search for it. We find it here. We click OK. And here it's prompting us for these inputs. And we have three of them that we can put in. Number of periods, which is 7. We're skipping payment. Present value is 15,000, and the future value, we want to have 50,000 at the end. So what this shows us is that we should look for about, remember we always show two decimal places in our answer, about an 18.77% return. So that is how you calculate rate of return on a time value of money problem. Now let's look at how do we calculate number of periods that we have. So instead of buying a house, continuing the problem above, you decide to save for retirement. You want $5 million in your account when you retire. If you can earn 11% on your money, how long will it take to have that in your account? Okay, so again, we're starting with the same amount. We're going to start with the $15,000, not $1,500. We want $15,000. We know we can get an 11% return on our account, and we know in the end we want to be able to have $5 million. $5 million to our name at that point. So how long will it take us, or how many periods, how many compounding periods would it take for us to turn $15,000 into $5 million, assuming 11% annual rate of interest on this? Okay, so the function we're going to be looking for is NPR. Number of periods is the function that helps us calculate the number of periods that we have. So we're going to enter what we know. Rate is 11%. Skipping payment. Present value, we're starting with negative 15,000. Future value is a positive 5 million. And we hit enter, and we notice that it would take us about 55.5 years to turn $15,000 into 5 million, which, moral of the story is, start saving early for retirement.